and gentlemen, today we are going to be doing a new idea. We have pictured below 50 of our friends as well as other random individuals, and we are going to be putting them on a list. We are going to pick the category and see where our friends belong. I sent you a list, Lucy, of like random ways to like blind draft people for it. So what do you think?
Random scenarios that we would base people being drafted under.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Whichever one catches your attention, feel free to read some out, whatever you're thinking.
I think that we should do the next VTuber Corp generation.
We have 5 people, and we have 5 categories to put them in. So, for example, if we're making a VTuber organization, we always have someone who has the really complicated lore for no reason. Next up, we have the VTuber who joins the organization and debuts with a tweet that will get them canceled in a year.
Hope that's Val.
Next up, we have the VTuber who has 1,000 emotes, but a horrible microphone or no microphone at all. Which, you know how that is. My mic is good! Next up, we have graduates 1 week into streaming. And last but not least, only does ASMR 24/7. We're gonna be grabbing 5 random people from this list as determined by RNG. Understood? We are going to have to put them in a slot. Once we've used it, we can no longer use it. It's blind draft. 3, 2, 1, generate. Number 25 is... XQC. Lucy, we have an open board right now, okay? Remember, if you put someone in a slot, you can't change it later. Where are we putting DJ Toenail?
I think that he should be ASMR all the time. Specifically, it's ASMR that you can't understand.
So you're telling me if XQC becomes a VTuber, he's gonna do Minecraft enchanting table ASMR every day?
Yes, dude. I can't understand the word that he says. He just needs to whisper it, and then it's like perfect ASMR.
He's already have VTuber. Isn't he gonna do a cancelable tweet?
Is he the type to do a cancelable tweet?
Did you see him beefing with like half of the people on Twitter before?
I don't know. Last time I saw him like have any like type of notoriety, it was people making fun of him for being a React streamer 24/7.
Okay, fine. I'm okay with this. We can have XQC do ASMR 24/7. Pretty easy one, okay? 30. Freddy Fazbear. Okay, so hypothetically, Freddy Fazbear, he's a VTuber. Where do you think this guy should go? It can't be over-designed lore dump because FNAF lore is he's a dude that kills you. Am I crazy?
I mean, it is extremely a huge lore dump. That was probably the first game, but Filian, there's been like 50 games afterwards that all try to add to the lore. There's way too much lore.
The multiverse is too complicated. Okay.
I think he has to be the over-designed lore dump, man.
Locked! Number 14! Ladies and gentlemen, the next VTuber joining our company is Pipkin Pippa.
Oh, that's easy!
This is turning into a Nightmare Blunt rotation. We got Pippa, XQC, and Freddy Fazbear. The collab would go crazy.
It's gotta be the cancelable tweet one,
I mean, this one's so easy. We can't even put graduates in a week because she's already doing that. Like, she hasn't graduated yet.
Filian, I strongly remember her making a tweet about how she wished that she could have, like, a brother so that she could marry him.
What? Yeah, this one seems pretty easy. Pippa Pipkin, she's getting canceled. Our next VTuber to join our theoretical company is AI-generated Will Smith eating spaghetti.
How does he differ from the normal Will Smith?
Well, he doesn't get cooked. He eats spaghetti. So he has 1,000 emotes, but no mic? Doesn't that make sense? Because the dude literally can't talk. He's just eating spaghetti.
Yeah, I mean, it does. Why would you need to have a mic if all you're doing is like a mukbang stream 24/7? It's just kind of disgusting. Then you hear all the mouth noises.
And he can just generate 1,000 emotes because he's AI.
You're right. Actually, that's perfect.
Thank you.
This is actually an intelligent moment from Filian. I'm shocked.
Our last VTuber that joins the company, Danny DeVito. Now, why would Danny DeVito not last more than a week?
I think that he would just realize that he prefers to be, like, you know, his normal self instead of a cute anime girl.
What if he gets shorter every time they make a short joke, and then after a week he just disappears? He goes like,
honestly, there's so many short jokes you deal with as a VTuber, man.
You could put LeBron as a VTuber, and he'd be effing losing self-confidence the next day.
Exactly. These people are, like, ruthless.
Chat, what do you think about this VTuber org? Would you watch this or not? I thought the entire point of the stream is just to make Nightmare Blunt rotations, so we'll see how this goes. Chat, our next one is gonna be group chat you're not allowed to open. Sends voice notes at 3 a.m. We might change some of these. Only responds in memes. We have screenshots, everything. And then we have changed the group name again. Do you want to replace one of these with the
obvious? What am I gonna change it to? Yeah, you mean like the dick pic?
Oh, or that. What kind of group chats When?
Filian, you're the one who brought up being racist.
That's not, no, because that's like...
No. What this is telling me is
What?
that apparently Filian thinks that I get dick pics in my DMs, but then Filian just like has people who are openly being racist in their DMs.
That's
okay, now that's the real that's the real expose.
We can replace starts fights and logs off. I don't know. It could be good. What do you
Yeah,
think?
let's change that one. I don't even think I have an example of someone who starts fights and then logs off.
Okay. Sends racist/PP pics.
You're about to witness the destruction of friend groups, guys.
37 corresponds to Logan Paul.
I think he's already in the racist category, Filian.
You think we're already occupying it that fast?
Yeah, I think it's already gone. Like, what else are we supposed to do with him?
So you think he's dropping the racist/PP messages?
I mean, it's that or it's the memes. I can't think of anything else.
Okay, but also he could be sending voice notes at 3 in the morning and just like, who's a good kitten? You never know.
Oh, you think he's that kind of guy? I feel like it would be more like,
He
I'm
could be a
maverick.
Discord moderator.
I'm a maverick, bro. It's 3 a.m. and I'm grinding. I'm
Yeah,
literally
it's-
grinding, bro.
it's
Where
3
are you,
a.m.?
bro? I'm out here grinding, bro. Where are you at? You're sleeping.
And then he drops a link to a grug pool he wants to do. He's like, yeah, man, we got Crypto 2. It's way better than Crypto Zoo.
I feel like we should save the racist one for a funnier example,
You
right?
think? Okay, so then we'll put him in voice notes. Frick yeah. Wait, Lucy, how about this? You want to do this? We'll make the random number 1 to 52. 51 is me, 52 is you, okay? In
Okay.
case we end up on this list. Okay. Random number up to 52. Begin. Lucy, listen, wait. Lucy, do not make me racist. Do not.
Okay, to be fair, Filian doesn't leave
What?
racist things in my DMs. I guess she doesn't trust me that much. She'd more so be the memes one if I'm being for real with y'all.
Just
But
put me in
honestly, what were the
racist.
odds of you getting drawn as 51? We have to put you in racist. You
I'm
can't
not
argue with
racist.
fate.
I'm not racist.
Tell it to the cards.
I'm sexist. Women are mid. Sends racist messages. Why am I reading a book? That's never happened. Our next contender is Alex Jones. Where do you want to put good old Alex Jones? I feel okay. Hear me out.
Yeah,
This
he
guy
would
is-
screenshot everything because he's paranoid, right?
Yes, but also he's schizo, so he forgets what the group chat name is and he changes every few seconds.
Yeah, not just that, but also whenever he has like a new schizo thing to rant about, he changes it to the new topic.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like one day it's the frogs in the water
know.
and being turned
He-
gay,
he
and then the next
basically-
day it's like the faked moon landing.
He uses our group chat as if it's his Twitter, and he just updates the
yeah,
current
yeah.
status of it constantly.
And he expects you to like it, like react to it with a plus sign or
Oh,
something.
absolutely. If you don't respond to him, he hits you up 3 times in a row. And then he invites you on
see
his
it.
podcast every 5 minutes.
If you told me that there was a group chat between Filian, Logan Paul, and Alex Jones
Yeah.
for some reason, I would not even be that surprised.
What do you
I don't know why.
mean by that,
I don't know why, but I just feel
bro?
like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, next 29 is my mom.
Okay, she's got to be screenshotting everything.
Yeah,
she's
she's
got
gotta
to
be
be screenshotting everything to make
screenshotting
sure that,
everything.
yeah, she can use the evidence against you later.
Hey, Filian, I noticed in that group chat this morning, Alex Jones said that aliens are real, and you said proofer didn't happen, and then you PayPal'd him $500 from my bank account to give the proof. Are you okay, Filiana? Wait, so if I'm sending racist messages and she's just screenshotting it, what does that mean for my future?
She's covering up for you. Oh my god, Cha-Cha, why?
MVP mom, I put her in the group chat. Ladies and gentlemen, entering the group chat, Bow. Bow doesn't want the drama, so she just posts videos and memes to break up the racist comments and voice messages. Can you imagine how ridiculous this group chat would be with the 5 of us? That would be kind of sick. I really want to make some of these happen in the future. No,
She really wants to make this group chat happen in the future in this exact way.
No. Who would accidentally start World War III? I like that one. The person who pushes buttons without reading. Number 2, the one Discord mod that takes roleplay too seriously and he actually starts a global war over a chick. Number 3, keeps replying ratio in the global group chat for negotiations of peace. Number 4, an NPC from Ohio that thought this was all a prank. Last but not least, we have someone who starts World War III and then asks AI for strategic advice. It's time to find out the 5 people starting World War III and what they do. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, our first contestant, Shrek.
Shrek?
Shrek started World War III.
Oh my god, Shrek.
Look at that face, Lucy.
one?
You think this guy won't start World War III?
He's definitely not an NPC. Yeah, he looks like he wants to start it.
I think he's too smart to press a button without thinking.
I can see him do that, you know? Didn't he literally press a button and do lock? And he was like, what's this? And then he presses the button and then it like plays the little, welcome to do lock, it's the perfect town, here we are, some real citizens.
Okay, he's from a swamp in the middle of nowhere, right? That's basically Ohio in reality.
Okay, but how is he an NPC? He has too much independent
He's
thought.
not a real character.
So what?
He's not a real person.
Don't talk like that. He's real to me.
Do you think he'd ratio Farquaad in the group chat?
He would. I can
Dude,
see ratio.
imagine this. You know, he probably would, because like Putin would be like, putain. And then he would be like, ratio. And then George W. Bush, who never got removed from the group chat, would be like +1.
I think he would be ratio. I do. He would just keep saying ratio to Lord Farquaad, and then eventually he gets so pissed off that he starts World War III.
I think he's there. I think he belongs there. I like that one. Ladies and gentlemen, our next World War fighter is Jesus with a sniper rifle.
Jesus Christ with a sniper rifle?
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like the idea that he's the Discord mod who takes RP too seriously, because he's like, I'm Jesus, and everyone's like, it's getting really old that you keep saying that, man. We know you're not Jesus. And then he opens like the face cam and he's like, I'm fucking Jesus. And then he sniper rifles them.
Dude, that's so true. Jesus is definitely the guy who takes it too seriously. No way! We actually rolled Lord Farquaad. No way! Yeah, we did. Hear me out, Lucy. He was literally using a magic mirror for advice.
You think he would ask ChatGPT, like literally he's going to Neurosama stream and he's like, should I start World War III because Shrek ratioed me?
Dude, this guy would tier 3 to Neuro. My mom?
Again?
Yeah, we can roll the same numbers. My mom is back.
Oh my god, she's everywhere, dude.
My mom has started World War III.
I guess she's the NPC.
Mom. You're calling my mom an NPC? My mom is not an NPC. She's a legally distinct individual.
I mean...
Wait, you call my mom an NPC?
I mean, I guess I did, but then your chat agreed with me, so who's the fault here?
You hate my mom.
I don't hate your mom. I don't hate anyone.
Am I an NPC?
Sometimes you act like one.
Someone tell my mom there's a problem with my AI. We'll make her an NPC. Our last person starting World War III. Number 11 is... Wait, 11 was Bao.
She would do it though. She would absolutely push a button without reading. Bao, if you're listening, I love you. But you want to know something? How many times has this girl got scammed?
True.
She's definitely pushing the button without reading.
She'd have a random person DM her on Twitter. You're like, you see that button next to you? She'd be like, how do you know? She'd be like, press it. She would press it. 80 million dead in Kenya.
Real.
I had to go pee. Is that okay?
Go piss. Go piss, girl. Go piss, girl. Go piss, girl.
Okay, I don't want to pop. Lucy, don't get racist. Chat, don't get blocked. I'll be right back, guys.
I just want it to be known for the record that I have never sent anything racist in Filian's DMs. Not even once. So can I say the same for her? I don't know. That would be leaking. That would be leaking if I told you. I'm not a DM leaker, so I'm not going to clarify one way or the other whether that is the case or not. But yeah, it's alive. Wait, what's alive? Shit! Filian! I can hear you breathing in my ear!
Our first member of the Waffle House is... number 50. Who's 50? The McDonald's ice cream machine. Why is this on the list?
What?
Why is this on the list?
I mean, it's gotta be the manager, in my opinion, because they don't work, right?
Yeah, well,
they stopped caring a long time ago. It stopped working a long time ago.
It can't be the crackhead. Imagine getting shanked by an effing soft serve machine.
I mean, is that what you want? Do you want to be shanked by a soft serve machine?
Okay, well, we're about to apply that an ice cream machine is the manager of a Waffle House. So tell me who's being unrealistic here.
I'm going to give this to you.
I'm gonna say the manager stopped caring. I mean, this dude broke down. He's like the Wally of this universe.
Oh my god. Then why were you arguing with me this whole time?
I was thinking, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, we have picked Lena LaFart. She is one of my best friends, and she is on the list today in a Waffle House. Cooking with a flamethrower is not a bad option. She does like to make food, and that would be a fast way to do that.
I can also see that she would start a knife fight for tips, though. She looks the type.
Okay, so you're telling me Lena's just Waffle House core IRL?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, that's fair. I don't think she's actually a crackhead. A crackhead wouldn't admit they're a crackhead. That's the #1 rule of Crack Club.
Are you sure? I think crackheads would admit that they're crackheads.
Well, I don't. Wait. Okay. No, okay, wait. No, you're right.
I thought you were more in the meth.
No, you're right. Okay, let's put her in the crackhead tier. Lucy! No! You're in the Waffle House! Lucy, you're a woman.
Yes. Yeah.
kitchen.
Correct. Are you really saying that I'm cooking with a flamethrower?
Absolutely, because you try and torch me every day.
But I successfully do that, and that's the problem. I can't actually cook.
Well, that's why I use a flamethrower.
I feel
You're
like I'd just be
lucky
the
the
customer who
crackhead
never
that
left.
refused to die was already occupied.
Yeah, thank God for that. Lena took that fall for me.
She's an arsonist. Final answer.
put-
Number 17.
Imagine that we did, though.
We got Joe Rogan again.
I feel like this is the customer who just never left. He's like filming his podcast there.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm paying rent. Let me just,
Yeah, and he's like, and this is what's wrong with America.
Yeah, I don't think he'd start a knife fight for tips. That's kind of like Alex Jones' gameplay, so. Lucy, you ready for the last person in your club? This person is meant to start knife fights for tips. Or is it accurate? Let's find out. Waluigi!
Yes!
He'd bust out a tennis racket and smack you in the face with it, and if that doesn't work, he'll pull out the shank. So, what do you think about our list, Lucy? You're cooking with a flamethrower. Lena's tweaking in a corner. Ice cream machine died. Waluigi's shaking you, and Joe Rogan is doing a podcast the entire time.
I would kill to see a video of Joe Rogan getting shanked by Waluigi because he didn't tip.
You think? I'd be pretty good. I'd be down. I'd be so
Yeah,
down.
pretty fire. Who would say trust me, but you shouldn't?
The ones who wears backwards sunglasses and drinks Monster.
Probably Filian.
Okay. Always holding a bag of something. Winks mid-sentence. That's my mom. Uses allegedly too often. Listen, bro, trust me. Allegedly, you won't get arrested for committing crime.
Allegedly, I'm accused of heinous crimes, but I just want everyone to know that it's allegedly.
Has a no regrets tattoo. Our first trustworthy individual is Morbius. He would be like, it's a Morbin time. Trust me, gang. Wouldn't Morbius have a no regrets tattoo? I feel like
I can see that. I can see that. And we need to save allegedly in case we draw Andrew Tate.
That is so true. Morbius, you know, he's a dude for sure, but he's not a criminal. I don't think he's drinking
He would have
Monster.
the no regrets tattoo.
Absolutely. I think, yeah. I mean, after the paycheck he got from being in that movie, I think that's fair enough. 31 is
31.
Silver Veil. Can we trust her?
Whale. Would she be winking mid-sentence?
I think absolutely. She'd be like,
Yeah.
trust me, I would never kill you.
I would never.
It's the most flirty way to lie to someone's face. Alright, who's 15? Tectone.
Allegedly!
I wanted to put him in the sunglasses at Monster tier, but allegedly, ladies and gentlemen, our next Just Trust Me Bro is going to be Super Saiyan Shaggy. I mean,
Dude, he's holding a bag of something and it's
It's
weed.
obviously, yeah. This
gotta be weed, dude.
He's carrying Scooby snacks, and you know what? That's another word for.
Yeah, you do.
Bro, this guy's
I
like
can't believe he
literally
lets
the
his
most
dog have
perfect-
that.
I know. Well, I mean, if cats can have catnip, why can't he have dog nip?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is true.
Last but not least, our last person who is non-trustworthy, they have to have Monster and sunglasses. We got Mr. Beast.
Ah, dude, so true.
I'm not gonna lie, this was not perfect, but it's believable. You know, when you wear a backwards hat and drink Monster.
Now, this list is actually great. This is the best list we've made all day.
You just like Tectone.
I like the word allegedly.
Our final list today, we are going to do the Furry Convention Survival Team. 1, we have the person wearing a suit that smells like lore.
Lore? I don't think it smells like that at all. What the hell does lore smell like?
You know, furry lore.
No, I don't know furry lore. Why do you know?
They're yiffing. Wears a diaper for convenience. IRL Wolf RP guy. What does that mean? Went full feral in the rave pit. Whoever's on this
That's
list,
crazy.
it's over. Knows what yiffing is from experience.
Filian, again!
No, it's not. I literally, dude, there's a furry on my stream and he was explaining to me while I was riding a bicycle without my consent. He just joined my channel. Number
That didn't
48 is, drumroll please, JoJo Siwa.
I feel like she went full feral in the rave pit based on, you know, what's been happening in her life lately, I guess.
Tell me about it. Tell me a bit about it. This is her, right?
I don't know. I think that there was some weird footage of her cheating on her girlfriend, like, at a party or something. And then they broke up.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like, though, she's probably not a furry, is she?
Yeah, I can see her becoming a furry. Yeah, making a music video about
She's
it.
strong and independent now, and she's moved on. And she dresses in a furry suit to hide the pain. Number 46, just a straight up block of cheese. What are we doing, dude? Where are we putting a block of cheese? Oh, it smells like lore. It's gotta be, right? Because cheese is smelly. Do you think cheese can be a furry?
I think it can. I do. I think that there can be a cheese fursuit.
Final answer. That one's easy. Somehow we had a spot for cheese. That's good. 24 is Ludwig. Okay, Ludwig. So he's a furry now. I'm not gonna lie. He's known for streaming in marathons. So would he not wear a diaper for convenience? He's a quick-paced guy. You know, he's got a lot going on. So
I don't know. I kind of want to save that in case we draw you, Filian.
Okay, you just want to farm me, huh? Okay, so we're gonna say knows what yipping is from experience because his fan base goes crazy.
I feel like he would do IRL Wolf RP guy.
You know what? Yeah, he would do it for cringe.
He's literally IRL, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna put him there. He's gonna be down for the IRL Wolf RP. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant is Cottontail.
Oh!
Cotton!
Oh!
Let me think. Okay, so we have two options. Cottontail either wears a diaper for convenience or knows what yipping is from experience.
I think she's a yipper. Yeah.
She's here, Lucy. She's here. Ladies and gentlemen, the final man of the day. The man who wears a diaper convenience, Elon Musk! He's too busy running Tesla. He can't afford a toilet break, you know? Oh, he's grinding it on Diablo. It all makes sense. How did all of our lists come out really good, dude?
Hey, I don't know, man. It's fate. It's destiny.
We kind of
RNG combined together.
We kind of cooked. Chat, we ranked our friends, and we have decided that I commit racism, and Lucy cooks with a flamethrower. We also found out my mom works a million jobs, Bao got scammed,
for what
and Tectone allegedly did nothing wrong. Final answer. All right, boys. That is our conclusion for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Lucy, it's been really fun hanging out. I'm going to release you into the wild, and thank you for hanging out today.
Thank you for hanging out with me and inviting me. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for letting me talk to you again.
Of course. It's always fun hanging out.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye!